Patrice Lumumba was a prominent African anti-colonial leader and the first democratically elected Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. He was born on July 2, 1925 in Onaloa in the Kasi province of the Belgian Congo, now the Democratic Republic of Congo. Lumumba was an exceptional student and became a teacher after completing his primary education. Later, he worked as a post clerk before he became involved in politics. Patrice Lumumba's political activism began in the 1950s when he founded the Congolese National Movement, MNC. The organization advocated for Congolese independence from Belgium and demanded an end to colonial rule. In 1958, Lumumba attended the All-African People's Conference in Accra, Ghana, where he met other African leaders such as Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana and Ahmed Sékou Touré of Guinea. The struggle for independence in the Congo reached its peak in the late 1950s, and Patrice Lumumba became a prominent leader of the nationalist movement. In 1960, the Congo became independent from Belgium, and Patrice Lumumba became the country's first democratically elected prime minister. His election was a significant milestone in Africa's history, and many saw him as a symbol of hope for the continent. However, Lumumba's time in office was marked by political instability, with the country struggling to maintain unity and security. The Belgian government, which had previously colonized the Congo, was unhappy with Lumumba's leadership and sought to destabilize his government. The United States and other Western countries were also wary of Lumumba's leftist leanings, and they supported his opponents in the Congo. In September 1960, Patrice Lumumba was removed from power in a coup led by Colonel Joseph Mobutu. Lumumba was arrested and later flown to Katanga, a province in southern Congo, where he was held in captivity. The United States, which had previously supported Lumumba's opponents, provided logistical support for Mobutu's coup and allowed Belgian and Congolese soldiers to take Lumumba into custody. Lumumba's imprisonment was marked by torture and humiliation, and he was eventually executed by firing squad on January 17, 1961. His death was a great loss to the African continent, and many saw it as an attack on African independence and sovereignty. Lumumba's legacy lives on, and he is remembered as a hero of the struggle against colonialism and imperialism. The exact details of Patrice Lumumba's death remain controversial, but it is widely believed that he was killed by a firing squad under the orders of Belgian and Congolese officials. After Patrice Lumumba was removed from power in a coup led by Colonel Joseph Mobutu, he was arrested and imprisoned by the new regime. However, his popularity and influence remained a threat to his captors, and they sought to eliminate him. The Belgian government was also unhappy with Lumumba's leadership and played a role in his assassination. On January 17, 1961, Lumumba and two of his associates, Maurice Mpolo and Joseph Okito, were taken from their prison in Katanga to a remote area where they were executed by firing squad. Belgian and Congolese officials were reportedly present at the execution, and it is believed that they played a role in the planning and execution of the assassination. The circumstances surrounding Lumumba's death remain controversial, and there are varying accounts of what happened. Some reports suggest that Lumumba was tortured and beaten before he was killed. Others also claim that he was shot immediately. There are also claims that his body was dismembered and dissolved in acid to prevent his supporters from using it as a rallying point. Despite the controversies surrounding his death, Patrice Lumumba remained an important figure in African history and a symbol of resistance against colonialism and imperialism. The role of the CIA. There is strong evidence to suggest that the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, played a significant role in the assassination of Patrice Lumumba, the first democratically elected Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The CIA was deeply involved in the Congo during the 1960s, and it is believed that the agency saw Lumumba as a threat to America's interest in the region. The United States, along with Belgium and other Western countries, was concerned about Lumumba's leftist leanings and his perceived ties to the Soviet Union. The CIA reportedly provided financial and logistical support to Lumumba's opponents in the Congo and played a significant role in the coup that removed him from power. After Patrice Lumumba was removed from power, the CIA reportedly played a role in his arrest and transportation to Katanga, where he was held in captivity. There is evidence to suggest that the agency provided information to Belgian officials that helped them track down Lumumba and that they were involved in the planning and the execution of his assassination. One of the most damning pieces of evidence linking the CIA to Lumumba's death is a report written by the agency's station chief in the Congo, Lawrence Devlin. In the report, Devlin admits that the CIA provided money and assistance to Lumumba's opponents and that they considered assassinating him. While the report does not explicitly state that the CIA was involved in Lumumba's assassination, it suggests that the agency had a hand in his removal from power and may have played a role in his death. Despite the evidence linking the CIA to Lumumba's death, the agency has never officially acknowledged its role in the assassination. The assassination remains a controversial and tragic event in African history, and it is a reminder of the dangers of foreign interference in the affairs of sovereign nations. John F. Kennedy, the President of the United States, at the time of Patrice Lumumba's assassination, expressed concern about the events in the Congo and the role that the United States and other Western countries were playing in the country's affairs. In the weeks leading up to Lumumba's assassination, Kennedy was reportedly monitoring the situation in the Congo closely and was concerned about the role the United States was playing in the country. Kennedy was reportedly opposed to Lumumba's removal from power and was concerned about the implication of a coup for American interest in the region. In a meeting with Belgian officials in August 1960, Kennedy reportedly expressed his displeasure with Lumumba's removal from power and his concern about the possibility of Soviet intervention in the Congo. Following Lumumba's assassination, Kennedy expressed concern about the situation in the Congo and the role the United States had played in the country. In his speech to the United Nations General Assembly in September 1961, Kennedy called for an end to foreign interference in African affairs and expressed his support for self-determination and democracy in the region. While Kennedy's words were seen as a rebuke to the United States and other Western countries that had played a role in Lumumba's removal from power and assassination, there is no indication that he sought to bring justice to the murder of the African. Patrice Lumumba's life and legacy have inspired many African leaders and activists, including Nelson Mandela and Patrice Talon. His commitment to African unity and independence has continued to influence African politics and diplomacy, and his ideas about economic and social development continue to be relevant today. To conclude this documentary, Patrice Lumumba was a visionary leader and a champion of African independence and sovereignty. He faced many challenges and obstacles in his life but remained committed to his ideals and principles until his death. Patrice Lumumba's legacy continues to inspire generations of Africans, and his contribution to African history and politics will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching this mini documentary. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Like and share this video for more like this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.